Good afternoon or evening, since it is 6:52 at night. It is Tuesday, June 11th. It is time to get to work and getting a little late start on the evening. Had a little something going on, but anyways, it's time to get going. And I am down here in the East Sac area right now, and I'm going to turn the apps on. As you can see, I'm using Maximo. My Mystro subscription expired on the 10th, so back to Maximo. I did uninstall the app, the Uber app.
Is now online.
Oh, thank you. I did uninstall the Uber app and installed the old version.
Lyft is now online.
Thank you. And hopefully both apps are going to work as expected, so we'll see what happens. In the meantime, big concert tonight here in Sacramento. Janet, call me Miss Jackson if you're Nasty Jackson, is playing at the Golden One Center, so we'll see what happens with that. Hopefully we'll get a ride from here to take someone down there. That would be great, but any other way, I'm sure after the show it'll be busy, so we'll see how that plays out. I did tweak the settings a little bit more as far as acceptance of rides go. I narrowed down the distance down to 15 total miles with a 4-mile maximum for pickup. So if I go 4 miles, the most I can go is 11 overall, so it kind of works out that way. I kind of like that restriction, so we'll see. And I do have a $5 minimum on Lyft rides as far as that goes. So that's pretty much the setup for tonight, so we'll see what happens. I will hang out here and wait for a ride, and as soon as I get one, I'll come back and give some updates, and of course give updates throughout the evening. Was there a question? Someone asked me a question, and I'll talk about it here, and I'll have to go back and look and see what the question was, but I'll probably circle back to that here in a little bit. In the meantime, I'm going to hang out and hopefully get a ride here pretty soon. And if not, I may have to mosey my way downtown a little bit more to try to find something, so we'll see what happens. All right, I'll be back. And just like that, we got a ride. Yeah. That didn't take long at all, and I'm pretty stoked about that. All right, let's go get Kevin here and get this night rolling, and see how this unfolds tonight. Hopefully, fingers crossed, we have some action tonight. It would be nice, because it's been super slow as of late, as you know. So hopefully things are going to change. We'll see what happens here. But in the meantime, I'm going to go get Kevin, so I'll be back. All right, quick update. So I've been sitting here waiting for a ride, and it's just very odd that I'm not getting any Uber rides, like none. So I checked my non-work phone on my Uber account, and I looked to see if I was showing up on the Uber app, and I wasn't. Like, my car was not in where I'm at, and it was really weird, but it was showing up for Uber Green, but not Uber X or Uber Comfort.
Uber trip accepted.
And it turns out that my preferences were all jacked up, which is the reason why I wasn't getting Uber rides. And I don't remember changing anything, so I don't know what happened there. But I switched everything back to that, and lo and behold, we get a ride. All right, let's go get Kent, get this party started again, and see what happens. I think maybe I fixed my problem. You know what? I should have checked that before, but whatever. All right. Well, excuse me. Let's go get Kent. I'll be back. All right. Well, I fixed my problem. And I was trying to think back of, like, did I do the preference thing, or was it the app that did it on its own? And honestly, I don't know. It probably was me, and I probably did it late last week or something, and I just forgot to switch it back. And you know what? I'm an idiot for not checking, especially because I should have been tipped off when I got like 0 Uber rides the other night. I mean, that's way out of the ordinary. So anyway, back to normal, back to getting Uber rides, and back to being in the game again. So problem solved, and hopefully we start making some money. I did get that ride, went out to Rancho. That was a pretty decent ride. That was a comfort ride, and the guy threw me a pretty decent tip. And then now I'm back in town again and just got another ride, so we'll see what happens here. And Maximo is doing pretty well as far as turning Lyft on and off. One thing it's not doing is auto declining rides out of Uber that don't meet the parameters, and I guess I'm just gonna have to pay attention to that going forward to make sure that I'm killing the rides that I don't want based on the overlay, because the overlay is working and it's popping up, which is good. I mean, I'll take that at minimum, but I just got to make sure that I'm killing the rides that I don't want and not accepting shitty rides. So anyway, back to somewhat normal. Let's hope this is the start of a good evening. We'll see what happens. Again, pretty low expectations on the night, what's going to happen here on a Tuesday, but we'll see. All right, I'll be back in a little bit. All right, back in the garage. Since I fixed my settings in the Uber app, been pretty consistently moving around. Mainly that's probably why I haven't been given any updates. I've been moving. It's been pretty good. And then when the concert got out, it got pretty busy. I was able to bang out some rides, keep it kind of tight within downtown, and kind of turn them over real quick and not take some excursions out. So that was pretty good. And then I got lucky with a ride coming out of South Sac back to the Carmichael area, which is on my way home. Kind of not the best ride as far as dollar per mile. I think it was probably a little bit under what I want it to be, but at least I got paid to drive back home. So that kind of worked out there. All right, let's turn everything off here and look at some numbers. So let's do that first. Turn this off. Turn that off. Nope, we're not going to update. Yeah. All right, there's a little look at the map. Yeah. The last ride was the one that was kind of out here deep. There you go. All right, let's look at Uber first. No, we're not gonna. We'll do that later. Let's look at this. Not bad. I mean, what is that? Well, it's less than $10 a ride, but still probably one of the better Tuesdays I've had in quite a while with them. So that's pretty decent. So let's go look at Lyft and see what we did there. 40. So what's that? 153? I'll take that. That's a decent night. Not bad. Not bad at all. Someone asked, and I'll put the name up here on the screen, asked if I could like scroll through and show all the rides that I did. What I started to do was just basically do a screenshot of the spreadsheet for the rides that I did tonight. So you'll see that here on the screen. Those are all the rides that you see. And at the top it says, you know, what the columns are. I'll try to keep it extended a little bit longer so you can have a chance to look at that, or you can always pause. But I'll start doing that from now on, so you can just see all the rides and how they break down as far as dollar per mile. And yeah, so we'll start having that at the end as well as it'll just show the averages at the bottom, so I really don't need to post those anymore. All the information's there, so you can take a look at that. And then I will be back out on Thursday night and Friday night this week, so we'll see how that goes. And then yeah, I think that's about it. Is that it? I think that's it. All right. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. If you're not a subscriber, please do so. I'd appreciate it. And in the meantime, we'll see you guys on Thursday. Thanks.